Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to play Jhin bot lane and carry for Season 12 League of Legends. It's really important for your runes that you take Dark Harvest, so it's Cheap Shot, Eyeball, Ravenous, secondary runes. Go for Presence of Mind for basically infinite mana while you're poking down in lane phase, and 𝗕𝗂𝐀𝐺𝗂𝐈. For your items, you can start with Longsword 4-pot, or you can start with Boots and Refill Potion. I really like the Boots Refill Potion because even if you don't end up getting a kill in lane and you want to play more passive, you can come back with the refill advantage and keep racking up a gold lead. If you start with Longsword 3-pot, the enemies end up playing pretty safe. It can put you in a weird spot where you just have a bunch of wasted gold on those health potions. So it's just one of those things. But you can go for Longsword 4-pot if you feel like it's going to be a really scrappy lane, especially if you have a melee support like Blitzcrank or Thresh. Jhin does play best with hard CC support, so you can land his W for free. If you don't have a hard CC support, you're never going to consistently land your W. It's just such an easy to dodge skill shot. Jhin's most optimal combo is auto attack Q auto attack, and you usually do that once you only have 2 shots. So auto Q auto, your last shot is always a crit. Crits on Jhin and landing W speeds you up. Something important to note. If you snare them or if you crit, you get a fatty speed up. We got the bounce on her there, so even though we got snared, it's not the end of the world. Ideally, we should have dodged that though. We have the wave pushing for us, so we'll hit level 2 first with the Lux, which is really, really nice. Just need a little bit more XP. There we go. We still have our W. Couldn't quite get the Caitlyn. Morgana was in the way. Got that 4th shot flash. Wanted those minions, and I know I couldn't kill the Morg. That's why I ended up queuing those minions to end with. If you're not able to push the wave down on Jhin, that probably means you're getting to lane late. So just make sure you get there on time. Jhin with his bouncing grenade can outpush pretty much anybody. Got it. We need to reset though. We need to back and spend our gold so we can come back recharged. We have the wave crash, so it's pretty safe to back right now. We'll back at double longsword, and we'll still have our nice little refill advantage, putting us in a really good spot. We'll also buy a control word. I don't want to die. Whenever you play Jhin and you're playing aggressive, a lot of times you'll get heavy camped, and you don't want that to happen. Every single time your Q kills something and then bounces, it does 35% extra damage. That's why you're looking to do it off of low minions and bounce it into the enemy champion. So ideally it kills 3 minions and then bounces on them on the 4th bounce. Your E, you can use it to kind of ward a bit, gives you vision. Also, it's an AoE slow, so you want to keep one on you at all times for an escape if you have multiple people chasing you usually. She's trying to dump this wave. And she succeeded. That's alright. We'll play it slow. We need to take our time with our vision. Very nice from the Lux. It's a little awkward there. I'll let her lay her control word first. I think Morgana backed. I think she kind of had to. That was pretty sloppy farming, not gonna lie. I have boots advantage, so I'm gonna run her down. Ooh. I'm gonna heal early. And since we have item advantage, we're able to just scrap that out. Generally on Jhin, you want to avoid those all-in kind of conflicts. They don't usually end well for you. In this case, it did, since we do have the gold lead. We were able to do that. I thought Morgana had backed. I was a little surprised by that. Was pretty confident in her backing there. If you're going to miss a minion, you can use your W. Your W is a longer cooldown, which is why you avoid using it on minions. Plus, then you don't have that snare pressure anymore. We'll get this single plate and then, you know, we'll go double plate and reset. I'm feeling it. Drop the grenade. Get that 4th shot in. That's so much damage. So much juicy damage. She's so low now. Nice, that's 2 plates. All W for this minion. I gotta back off now. Morgana stepping up really far. We'll drop a defensive E and back in this bush. Getting ready to run. She might know I'm here. Yeah, that was clearly worded. Kind of have to reset here. I might grab early tier 2 boots so I can get back to lane in time. I don't want to miss too much. Early Swifties aren't bad on Jhin if you're needing to dodge a lot of skill shots. These guys are playing super aggressive too, so it'll help me dodge the Caitlyn nets and the Caitlyn traps. Morgana snares, all that good stuff. Plus Morgana R is a slow, so. Jhin performs worst against all-in style AD carries like Twitch Vayne, Tristana. He plays better in passive lanes so he can bully people with his force shot and bouncing grenades. You need time to rack up that damage. Got all of those, very nice. Need my control word here. Miss my W. We need to get this shoved. I think, yeah, Caitlyn actually ended up staying. It's a little surprising. She lined herself up, get the free W. She burns hill. She's feeling a little unsafe. I don't blame her. They actually got a turret played out of that. That's a little annoying. I'm not going to give Morgana Snare any respect. They don't have any pressure to actually kill me. I don't have to. I can juke any way I want and they're not going to be able to kill me since Caitlyn's low. Makes it much easier to dodge skill shots when they don't have anything to back it up in terms of all-in pressure. Got the W. Morgana burns her black shield. Aw, nice by him. He got the he had just enough to get Lux there. It's unfortunate. If I would have pulled back just a little bit farther, Lux might have lived. I ended up giving him the knock together. I think Zach's looking for the thing over the wall. I'll probably just WR her if I can get a clearer shot. At least we got the Caitlyn. You generally want to avoid blind firing like that. From the way they're acting, it seems like they didn't think I was still there, so it just felt like I could get it done. Just opened up with the W, it connected. That made it much easier for me to know where she was. I could lead in my R that way. Obviously, your R has more range than your W there, so. I got my last shot ready. I don't care if I have to burn both sums, it's still worth. Got a shield on. Auto attack W. Auto attack Q. Down goes Caitlyn. I don't think she was expecting that. I think she was tabbed out as she was running back to lane. I'll get down in early E. We need to spread out a little bit. Yeah, I don't think she wants to. Yeah, she doesn't want to. She's not particularly fed. I'm level 7, she's level 7. It's not a good situation for her. If Lux lands a snare, she's guaranteed gonna die. And we got down that E to where her pathing was gonna have to be a little predetermined because she steps on it, she's slowed, we land skill shots for free, and she doesn't step on it. Well, now she's pegged into a specific movement. The enemy's comp, I'd say, is a little better than ours for team fighting. Nasus team fight's a little bit iffy. AoE damage, AoE wrecks them, and they have the Zac, which has ridiculous AoE. Zac has 3 different displacements, which Merc treads. Tenacity doesn't interact with whatsoever, so Zac can actually be a very good anti-carry. We have Galeforce now. You weave in your Galeforce with Jin's standard auto Q auto combo, but you'll auto Q Galeforce auto on your last 2 shots. And it makes it really hard for them to get away from your 4th shot. Plus Galeforce does damage and helps set up your execute damage for your 4th passive shot anyways. Looks like Morgana's mad and she's mid lane. She looks like she's abandoning her AD carry. If we can get this first turret gold, we'll be in a great spot to carry this game. Oh, Caitlyn should not be here. I'm gonna get my I'm gonna leave my shots like this because this is more optimal. We're gonna walk up, auto Q, Gale Force auto, she's dead. Going into fights when people are low, or you know you can get a kill, it's usually best to go in with just 2 auto so you can auto Q Gale Force auto. Massive burst, people don't expect it, and you can pinch off that damage really quick. Here comes Kata. Waiting for her to... Ooh, she was waiting for me. Yeah, she was waiting for me. Well played by the Katarina. She was being really smart. I thought she was about to use her ability on the minion. I should have just waited. There's a chance that bush was warded or she was just being very patient. That's my bad. That is a downside of Jhin. If there is a highly mobile champion on you, you can't do a Tristan and just jump over the wall. Or a Vayne and go invisible, or Kai'Sa and dash with a shield. Jhin, once people are on you, if your Gale Force is on a cooldown, usually you're going to die. Since we're ahead, we're definitely going to want to go for Collector second item. After you get the outer turret, you really shouldn't be there anymore anyways. It's too dangerous because you don't have a turret to retreat to closely. So you usually go mid at this point, or top. Just whichever one's up. If they're going to shove in, though, we can go back. They really shouldn't be down there because they have no turret to retreat to at all. So if they're doing this, they're being ridiculously greedy, or they have a teammate nearby. We'll assume a teammate's nearby. I'll ping for the assistance. We see where Zach is. We're probably fine here then. Get my E there. God, Caitlyn's being annoying. It's annoying because I have so much more items in her. Like, I could probably kill them 1 versus 2. Yeah, holy crap. Jhin plays so well with Lux. They shouldn't have been pushed up. They needed to go mid. Here's what you saw right there. Even if Lux had missed, we would have ran them down. Auto Q Gale Force auto. And if they flashed everything, then we'd have our R. It's kind of hard to get away from Gale Force, though. Let's get this outer turret plate. I'll lay this new control ward up here. I don't need it down bot lane anymore where I had it. I'll dodge the Zac E if he goes in. I don't want to stand on top of my teammates. Alright, we see where Zac is. Kata really wants to jump in on that. Gonna bounce the grenade. No one's stepping up far enough for it to really do anything. I think Zac's waiting to jump in here. I'll go ahead and get defensive E right there, where the minions aren't going to step on it. Yeah, there he is. These guys are playing so far back, it's hard to do anything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got him. Auto Q, auto. Got the kill. We mixed Gale Force in there. Someone really needed to block that, preferably the Lux. Ooh. The enemies actually turned that fight because that got R. Gave him so much. Cat is looking for me. Wish I had another R to use. I gotta reset. It's not worth dying here. We're not gonna get anything meaningful out of staying. Our win condition this game is basically Nasus getting fed and sitting on the split push. He seems like he's unbelievably far behind. Only has 132 stacks right now. Urgot is ungodly fed. So I think our win condition is going to be Dragon. So I'm going to ping that out. We're going to need Dragon Soul if we're going to win this. Don't know what Kata thinks she's doing. If my Gale Force was up, they'd be dead. I'm sure Cass doesn't like us being here, but he has to realize we can't really go back bot anymore. We're supposed to get this outer turret. Caitlyn's being very greedy. She's behind. She's trying to get some gold, so she's bot lane right now. She's guaranteeing her own death by being there, though. She can't fight me. She's not even full item. Down goes Kate. I kind of wish Lux didn't take that. I kind of need the gold at this point. My Gale Force was down, true, but I still could have taken her with my item advantage easily, even if she hit me with net and I went into that fight already missing 200 health or whatever. It wouldn't have mattered. We need this mid turret. Cass gets the kill. We can push for dragon here. We'll drop down an E. Auto Q auto. Get into that habit, guys. If you're not auto Q autoing on Jhin, you're missing out. Drop another E. This Urgot's going to be such a big issue. We'll have to save our Gal Force to be able to outplay him. Otherwise, if he lands anything on us, we're just going to die. Once we have more items, though, on Jhin, since every time you crit, you get extra movement speed and a lot more, it scales. It scales up to like around 40%, 40 or 50%. It gets higher and higher based off your bonus. I believe it's attack speed. Ends up giving you more movement speed whenever you crit. You can read Jin's passive. Jhin gets bonus 80 based on his extra attack speed. Bonus 80 off attack speed, and then I believe he gets extra movement speed based off his attack speed as well. Drop the E. I'll go force into her. Oh geez, Kata. I think Cass is gonna clean that up. Good job by the Lux soaking that. We gotta be a little more careful. They have so much damage. Oh, they actually got that. She flashed my W. I don't know if he has flash or not. It's making me a little nervous. I'm glad I had my E to use. Please give me a crit. Please give me a crit. Down goes the Morgana. Nice. Got double Dark Harvest stack out of that. She used her R a little bit late, so Zac still escaped. We need to get some armor penetration. We're playing against essentially double tank. We'll go ahead and reset. I gotta blow my nose, guys, so apologies in advance. These Urgot Rs are really scary. When we're standing still in our R, he gets to land them for free on us, so we gotta be really careful. Cancel your R with a movement input. I'm gonna read his passive a little bit more. Obviously, every fourth shot is a crit. Every crit speeds you up. Every snare speeds you up off your W. Bonus attack damage off your attack speed, and you get bonus movement speed off your attack speed whenever you crit. So yeah, I think I read it right originally. It's up both off your bonus attack speed. That seems kind of stale to be both off of that, but who am I to say? Try to get the snipe. I'll drop the E. Still have my Gale Force. Oh. Oh, thank God I'm outside of turret range. That was really close. Definitely would have died there. The Gale Force saved me 100%. I got outside of the Morgana R. It also gave me a bunch of damage to finish off the Zac with. That was really close. If my R was up, we might have been able to kill the Morgana there. It's not particularly easy to hit someone who has tier 2 boots, though, if they're not CC'd, so may not have gotten the kill anyways. A lot of times Jhin R is better used in a fight rather than just raw. Because in a fight, people have other things to worry about. Raw, if someone's good at juking and they're not CC'd and they have tier 2 boots, the odds of you landing a shot are not really that high. Oh, God, get me out. I'm just dead. Oh my God, I was up so far. I gotta look on the mini-map. Playing a little bit tired here. Pick up a pickaxe. We'll go for Lord Dominic's Regard. I'm going to try to start grouping with our team. There's no reason for me and Lux to be split pushing at this point in the game. The enemies are so wildly far behind, but it's just the way it is. They can still kill us. They have so much CC. Cass is out of mana. Down goes Cass. Another big Morgana snare. Caitlyn splitting bot again. That's so annoying. I wish she would stop splitting. I want to just 5v5 team fight and use the gold lead to win, but at the same time I can't just let her sit there and take turret for free. I hope she doesn't recall when she takes it. Yeah, she's just gonna recall. That's fine. We'll play for this dragon fight. Who's the jungler? Oh, Diana's the jungler? I'm definitely gonna take red buff then. Even though Jhin's not the most auto attack based AD carry in the world. Red buff's still pretty good on him for kiting. Nice little word by the Lux. I'm gonna get a word down right here. Can't believe I missed that. Still have my Gale Force. I'll Gale Force away. I don't feel like dying. I'm gonna launch in some R's now. We're in a safe spot. We've already used a lot of our abilities. Oh wow. I thought he killed 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿. That's why I wasn't even shooting at him. Got her with the snare since she's already CC'd. Free. I feel bad for not finishing off 𝗕𝗂𝐻𝐿. I thought Cass had him though. In hindsight, I wish I would have kept pounding him with R's. Your R's are easier to land if you hover your cursor, I think, behind the enemy, not on top of them. Just keep it a little bit behind them. And in very, 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 very slight anticipation of where they're going to move. You rarely need to anticipate. Most of the time, just putting it out on where they're at is good enough. It really depends on their movement speed though. And that's it. They surrendered. I hope you guys enjoyed this Jhin AD carry gameplay commentary guide. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is kingstixbusiness. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we did have the most damage dealt in the game. I'm very happy with that. Looking at damage taken, pretty standard. For our runes, Dark Harvest did nearly 1500 damage, cheap shot 345. Eyeball collection was giving us a bonus 18. Ravenous healed us for 2140. Presence Mind gives back 2100 mana. And 𝗕𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋𝐒 did a bonus 583 damage. All in all, Jhin AD carry very solid. Just don't pick him against all-in AD carries like Twitch Vayne or Triss. Those are going to be challenging matchups.